I'm about to lose money showing you this. I charged a client 10 grand for something that you can build for free right now. This AI assistant reads every document in your business, SOPs, contracts, reports, and answers any question with exact citations. I built it for a client in under an hour. By the end of this video, you'll have the same thing running. No coding, no extra fees, and no developers. I'll show you the 2 tools, how to connect them, and the 3 ways that I'm using this in my business. Now that we've gotten the hook out of the way, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. This isn't going to be super complicated either, okay? I just want to let you know, if you haven't already downloaded VS Code or don't know much about how to use this, go ahead and check out my playlist on my channel. I have VS Code and Claude Code. I have a bunch of videos in there, and the video should be called Stop Copy Pasting, something like that, to set up your VS Code with Claude Code. But if you're set up and you're ready to go, let's take a look at this first script. The repo is called notebooklm-py. This is better than the notebooklm MCP server. If you're familiar with that, an MCP server is just a toolbox. You can access another software and access all their tools. Now there is one for NotebookLM, okay? So NotebookLM is basically a free tool from Google. It allows you to create notebooks, and you can plug in information, websites, files, stuff from your drive, just text, and it can essentially create the notebooks that you can then connect with, chat about, and not only just chat about, but you can create different types of assets, flashcards, reports, mind maps. My personal favorite, or 2 favorites, are slide decks and infographics. And to beat you to the punchline, the secret is stacking NotebookLM with Claude Code. And the MCP server, which is not the script that I'm showing you here, only allows you to push text and content, whatever it is, to NotebookLM to create the materials, not pull the information from NotebookLM. That's not a feature that's included in the NotebookLM MCP server. So what we're going to be using is this script instead, so that we can now push information to NotebookLM and pull that information back, have it create those assets that you saw in the studio here, all in one place. And as you build your workspace, as you build apps, as you build things here inside of VS Code with Claude Code, you have a giant memory bank, a giant brain that you're building with Claude. So you could push any one of these files, anything that you're working on, directly here and pull it as if it was a personal AI assistant. That's the dream. That's the $10,000 product that nobody knows exists, and we're going to get into it. And the reason I'm showing you NotebookLM here as well on the regular interface is just so you can understand what's going on behind the scenes before I show you the setup. Now, add sources, right? You can add more sources here, and then you can reference them. So if I want to use this asset over another one that I'm adding, I can go ahead, click the other one. Let's say there was like 2, and then I can create something out of that in particular, okay? So now let's talk about how to actually install them. We understand about Claude Code, VS Code, and we know what NotebookLM does at its core. So come back to the repo and scroll down. You're going to see the installation setup. Now, if you have Windows, you can use this command. If you have Mac, you can use this one. So all we're going to do is take the command, come into an integrated terminal, and click enter. And since I already have the file installed, it basically said I have the asset or the script. So what you're going to see is instructions, okay? So it's going to open up a browser for you to sign into Google with. And then once you sign in, you come back here, you click enter when you logged in, and then it's going to authenticate and save everything. If you have any questions on that, feel free to comment below. And the best way to get my input is to join the free school. It's the first link that you see in the description below. I have plenty other Claude Code resources and templates for you there. But in any case, once it's installed, all you do is chat with Claude and say, hey, can you take a look at my NotebookLM account? And if you've never used NotebookLM before, you're obviously not going to have any notebooks that show up. But in my case, the most recent one that I added was a transcription from a sales call that I did a few weeks back. And since this notebook is for this particular client, I can go ahead and add more context. So if I have a few other sales calls with this individual, I can go ahead and drop the transcript or whatever assets he's shared with me and say, hey, can you just go ahead and update the notebook for Angel Mendoza? And it'll continuously add more and more resources. If you have video links, whatever, it can add them all. And if I want context about the client conversations, I could say, can you tell me about the notebook and the conversations had? And as you could see, it pulled up full context on the conversation, different turns in the conversation. And now, if I really wanted to, I could go ahead and ask it to create a different type of asset. I could say, can you create a mind map? And as you could see over here, it did create the mind map. And obviously, it's going to produce it here, but it also saves these assets locally to your computer. And while it's loading locally for me, in the same way, you could ask Claude to go ahead and create different types of assets, right? Like the slide deck. I had it create an entire slide deck for the next presentation based off of the conversation. And that was also downloaded locally. But as far as the mind map, it downloaded all the information and created a custom HTML mind map for me, which is absolutely insane. And keep in mind, NotebookLM costs you no extra tokens. So you have an extra AI assistant that's saving you on Claude tokens, and you don't even have to worry about another subscription. All you're paying for is your main Claude Code subscription. And now I could just chat with Claude to use NotebookLM to do research on potential solutions for this client. And again, this costed us nothing because it used NotebookLM. So fast forward, how I used this was I created my presentation that you saw that I had in NotebookLM. And what you could do next is if you have a second call close or a follow-up discussion, you can go ahead and feed the transcript of the second call to Claude to ask it to update that particular notebook. So I dropped the transcript and I asked it to update this notebook with this added resource and to call it call number 2. And now, as you can see, Angel call number 2 is right here. And it's super helpful because now that the conversation has changed in call 2 and I have a profile, a specific reconnaissance notebook for this particular prospect, I can ask it to give me context about call number 2 and how I would maybe work a better proposal. And I want it to use NotebookLM for research instead of just using Claude Code and all the tokens. And in the same way, I could have it create different assets. I don't even need this NotebookLM page open. I just want to show you the inner workings, right? So if I wanted to create a slide deck for a new third call close, I can have that set up a slide deck for me. And the most important thing I want you guys to understand is that the way that you organize the information, the way that you name your sources, and the way that you name your notebooks is basically going to be how Claude is going to recognize which notebook to use for what purpose. Heck, you could even create a prospect notebook with all the different prospects in there, but I would suggest just creating a separate notebook for each individual prospect. As you could see here, it did give me context on the second call, what changed and how we're kind of pivoting based off of the second call being different from the first. Some expectations might have changed. And before we get into the other two use cases, just keep in mind at its core, this is basically just an AI assistant that we're using. We're storing the data somewhere else. So NotebookLM is graphing all that information. It's using AI to sift through it, which is saving us tokens because Claude Code doesn't have to sift through any information locally on VS Code itself. And NotebookLM is not costing us anything extra. It's just the Claude Code subscription that we're paying for. Now, as far as the second use case, okay, because really, again, the main use case is the AI agent and the different uses of the AI agent. So the second way that I'm using this personal assistant is to set up sales SOPs or general SOP notebooks. This is a Notion document for my sales processes, and I have a document here. It's a text document. And inside of it, I have very specific processes for manual outreach. I have specific softwares and forms that I want them to use. So in the same way that we fed information to Claude Code to create the new notebook, we're going to just do the same thing. Take all the information from your SOP sheets, upload them to Claude, ask it to create a new notebook for this particular part of your business. So now, instead of my employees or new onboards or whoever, my salespeople, they don't have to bother me or my sales manager. They could just reach out directly to Claude through Claude Teams and get the information that they need on time, saving you time, energy, and you can focus on the big ticket items in your business. And when I asked it to create the new notebook, it created the SOP document, or it created the SOP notebook for sales. And there's no right or wrong way to go about this. It's really just how you're organizing the information, how you want to organize your notebooks, and how you really want to use this thing. And if I didn't already mention it, when you do pull the SOPs in, if you have specific links for softwares, and when your team's talking to Claude through the NotebookLM notebooks, it'll actually give them those links. So if it's a software or SOP videos, those are going to be hyperlinked when they have specific questions. And on top of that, if you want to take sales calls and add them to the SOP notebook, you could do that. Give the transcripts to Claude and feed them here so that it can create an objection sheet. So whenever your salespeople are running across typical objections, well, guess what? Those objections can be fed to them via AI instead of you. And the last use case is a client onboarding notebook, right? So now you have an onboarding flow and you could teach those SOPs to a notebook so your team can understand how to onboard your clients. Same thing, rinse, wash, and repeat. Ask Claude to create a new notebook, feed it the information, the SOP documents, video links, software links, everything. And you can even add the individual clients inside of this notebook and update that notebook for each client. So let's say your support guy is hopping on a technical call or just a general follow-up with the client, and your tech team went ahead, updated the notebook, and your support agent just wants to know where the client's at currently. They could just chat with the AI and get an instant update as to where the project's at. And on the flip side, you can even use it for onboarding internal employees. So there's a plethora of ways to use this match made in heaven. So we covered sales reconnaissance and creating presentations for those prospects. We covered creating SOP documents as a secondary use case. And the third use case, which is onboarding SOPs, is pretty much goes hand in hand with the second use case. But you could also use it as a client data notebook, like I had previously mentioned. Now, that was a lot of information for one video, but I hope this was valuable to you because this is a part of my personal setup and this is my secret sauce. So if you guys would like access to more of my Claude Code workflows and templates, again, you can join the school in the description below. There's never any pressure to upgrade to premium or VIP, but if you do want to expedite your journey, maybe build a SaaS product, I can help you build that in 90 days and gain your first client in that 90-day period, as well as a social media course for going viral and a bonus agency playbook. And additionally, if you would like access to me one-on-one, I do have a Stripe link below. If you want to purchase an hour of my time, we can hop on. I have instructions on that page. But if you did get value, all those things aside, consider liking the video. It's the best way to support me, and subscribe. And you know what? I'll see you guys on the next one.